And I just want to say thank you for this morning. I saw clearer, perhaps than ever, that I'm not my thoughts. And I know we're not talking about separation here, but I could see the difference between the thoughts and who I really am, and
this thought constructed really, self that we think we are. Yeah. You get a little more distance from it every time you look.
Yeah. So that was really helpful. It doesn't happen very often, but these glimpses are so good. So I think it may be an idea for me just to listen to what you talked us through earlier, perhaps every day if I can, perhaps for the next few days or whatever, and see what happens.
Don't work hard at it. Just, I'd like to see it a little clearer. I'd like to see a little deeper. Just a nice, gentle, soft intention there,
Yeah, I think there's just such an anxiety to grasp, It's so wonderful when I can actually see it. And I just think when I'm listening to you, why can't I see it more often, and I get off the call and everything just sort of comes back in, really. I'm sure that's everybody's experience, but somehow
certainly was my experience at first. It was very sporadic, just little glimpses once every 6 months, and then it began to speed up. And, and after a couple of experiences of reality, I want that all the time. I want that, and I want that effortlessly. And that's the anxiety that you say, is this desire. I really, really want this more than anything. I want this. Just questioning that. Why can't you have the same experience as me right now? Why can't you actually? And it's not a question you need to answer here, but anyone who was interested in that question, why can't you actually? If I'm already looking from the place I'm trying to get to, do I have to get rid of all my thoughts and karmic patterns and all that nonsense before I can experience that? Do I have to go through a process and the process that takes time and then eventually arrive at awakening? Or can I be free right now and still continue to examine what thoughts need to be examined, as we were just saying earlier in that? What thoughts are you believing about why you can't have these glimpses more often? Something to take into the rest of your day with you. What really is in the way of me having more of this and more often and then continuously? And I had to look at this. Well, I can't experience myself when I'm driving or when I'm working or when I'm, all these thoughts. When my mind gets busy, then I can't focus on myself. Is that true, actually? Really, all of that. Just noticing whatever ideas are coming up for you that seem to make this just a momentary glimpse.
Yeah, I think there's quite a push-pull. It feels in my body as well as resistance. It's really wonderful. And then I can feel it now. Part of me just wants to get up and just go away. And, it's just...
Does that even have to go away before you have this knowingness? Will that ever really go? Does that need to stop you? Do you even need to overcome resistance? Did you manage to get rid of it just now when you had this glimpse, or did the glimpse just happen despite the resistance?
I'm not sure I can answer that. It feels very sort of muddly, really.
So. It's okay. I'm just kind of poking at the assumptions there.
Yeah, I know. There are so many assumptions there, that just, yeah.
What if nothing can stop you, actually?
There's something that I definitely am feeling, that there's much more trust now than there used to be, as in this really can happen. So that's really great, although I don't think that very often, but
those are new and better thoughts coming in, aren't they? From this is never going to happen to this can happen. And then for me, it was actually this is happening just sporadically. And then this is happening more often. And then this is happening for longer and longer periods. That was the thought process, And so you can see that turning around. That's good. That's good news. You're doing amazing. I hope you know that you're doing amazing.
Thank you. It's good to hear that.
Yeah.
Thanks very much.
I know your mind won't agree with me, but I don't need it to. So, yeah. Lovely. Thank you.